Welcome to my channel, Learn Along Vinod. In this video, we will discuss wonders of world and nature. 7 wonders of the world and nature. Various lists of the wonders of the world have been compiled from antiquity to the present day in order to catalog the world's most spectacular natural features and human-built structures. The number 7 was chosen because the Greeks believed it represented perfection and plenty, and because it reflected the number of planets known in ancient times, plus the sun and moon. Now let's talk about new 7 wonders of the world. And these are: one is Taj Mahal, India. Second is the Great Wall of China. Third is Petra, Jordan. Fourth is Colosseum, Italy. Fifth is Chichen Itza, Mexico. Sixth is Machu Picchu, Peru. And the last one is Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. These are the 7 wonders of the world. Now let's discuss some important facts about these 7 wonders of the world. The first is Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is located on the banks of river Yamuna in Agra. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as a memorial for his third wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself, constructed entirely out of white marble in the 17th century, and is one of the most beautiful monuments in the world. It covers an area of approximately 42 acres. The construction of the Taj Mahal began in 1631, and it took 17 years before it was completed in 1648. It was constructed using white marble obtained from Makrana in Rajasthan. Second is the Great Wall of China. In 220 BC, under Qin Shi Huang, section of earlier fortifications were joined together to form a unified defense system against invasions from the north. Construction continued up to the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, when the Great Wall became the world's largest military structure. The Great Wall was continuously built from the 3rd century BC to the 17th century AD on the northern border of the country, with a total length of more than 20,000 kilometers. Its main body consists of walls, horse tracks, watchtowers, and shelters on the wall, and includes fortresses and passes along the wall. The third wonder is Petra, Jordan. Petra, from the Latin word petri, meaning rock, lies in a great rift valley east of Wadi Arawa in Jordan, about 80 kilometers south of the Dead Sea. Petra is the legacy of the Nabateans, an industrious Arab people who settled in southern Jordan more than 2,000 years ago. Petra is half built, half carved into the rock, and is surrounded by mountains riddled with passes and gorges. Accessed by a narrow canyon called Alsik, it contains tombs and temples carved into pink sandstone cliffs, earning its nickname the Rose City. Then Colosseum, Italy. The Colosseum is an oval amphitheater, also known as Flavian Amphitheater. It is in the center of the city of Rome, just east of the Roman Forum. Its construction began under the Emperor Vespasian in 72 AD and was completed in 80 AD under his successor and heir, Titus. The Colosseum is built of travertine, limestone, tough volcanic rock, and brick-faced concrete. It was used for gladiatorial contests and public spectacles, including annual hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, and dramas based on Roman mythology, and briefly mock sea battles. Fifth is Chichen Itza, Mexico. Chichen Itza was a large pre-Columbian city built by the Maya people of the Terminal Classic period. The Maya name Chichen Itza means at the mouth of the well of the Itza. It was founded by the Itza, the so-called water sorcerers, in the 5th century AD. The layout of Chichen Itza site was developed during its earlier phase of occupation between 750 and 900 AD. Its final layout was developed after 900 AD, and the 10th century saw the rise of the city as a regional capital controlling the area from central Yucatan to the north coast, with its power extending down the east and west coast of the peninsula. Sixth is Machu Picchu, Peru. It is located in the heart of the Peruvian Andes. The scared Inca citadel built around 1450 and discovered in 1911 still hides enigmas and mysteries about its real purpose, which continue to be hidden to this day and which arouse the interest of both visitors and archaeologists from all over the world. Machu Picchu was built by the Inca Pachacutec, the greatest statesman of Tawantinsuyo, what the Inca called their expansive empire, who ruled from 1438 to 1471. Archaeologists assume, given radiocarbon evidence, that the construction of Machu Picchu dates back to approximately the 15th century. And the last wonders of the world is Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. Christ the Redeemer is an Art Deco statue of Jesus Christ overlooking the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro. Christ the Redeemer, Cristo Redentor, is a 30-meter high statue mounted upon an 8-meter pedestal, and of course the 700-meter high mountain of Corcovado. It was constructed between 1922 and 1931 from soapstone and reinforced concrete. So these are the 7 wonders of the world. Now come to the 7 wonders of the nature. And these are, number 1, Amazon rainforest and river, South America. Second, Iguazú Falls, Argentine, Brazil. Table Mountain, South Africa. Then Ha Long Way, Vietnam. Then Jeju, Iceland, South Korea. Puerto Princesa subterranean river, Philippines. And Komodo Island, Indonesia. So these are the 7 wonders of the nature. The first is Amazon rainforest and river, South America. The Amazon rainforest, alternatively the Amazon jungle or Amazonia, is a moist, broadleaf tropical rainforest in the Amazon biome that covers most of the Amazon basin of South America. 9 countries share the Amazon basin. Most of the rainforest 58.4%, is contained within the borders of Brazil. The other 8 countries include Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, and Ecuador. Second is Halong Bay, Vietnam. Halong Bay or Halong Bay is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The name Halong means descending dragon. Halong Bay is a center of larger zone which includes Way to Long Bay to the northeast and Katwa Island to the southwest. These larger zones share a similar geological, geographical, geomorphological, climate, and culture characters. Halong Bay has an area of around 1553 square kilometers, including 1960 to 2000 Iceland. Number 3 is the Table Mountain, South Africa. Table Mountain is a flat-topped mountain forming a prominent landmark overlooking the city of Cape Town in South Africa. It is a significant tourist attraction, with many visitors using the Cable Bay or hiking to the top. Table Mountain National Park is the most visited national park in South Africa, attracting 4.2 million people every year for various activities. The mountain has 8,200 plant species, of which around 80% are pinworts, meaning pine bush. Fourth is Puerto Princesa Subterranean River, Philippines. The Puerto Princesa Underground River is an 8.2 kilometer long underground river. The Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park is a protected area of the Philippines, located about 80 kilometers north of the city center of Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Then, fifth is Iguazu Falls, Argentina or Brazil. Iguazu Falls or Iguazu Falls are waterfalls of the Iguazu River on the border of the Argentine province of Misiones and the Brazilian state of Paraná. Together they make up the largest waterfall in the world. The falls divide the river into the upper and lower Iguazu. The Iguazu River rises near the heart of the city of Curitiba. Sixth is Komodo Island, Indonesia. Komodo is one of the 17,508 islands that comprise the Republic of Indonesia. The island is particularly notable as the habitat of the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth, which is named after the island. Komodo Island has a surface area of 390 square kilometers and a human population of over 2,000. The people of the islands are descendants of former convicts who were exiled to the island and who have mixed with Bugis from Sulawesi. The people are primarily adherents of Islam, but there are also Christians and Hindu congregations. And the last is your Jeju Island, South Korea. The Jeju Island was listed in 2011 as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. From that moment on, the world set its eyes on this natural paradise, dubbed by many as South Korean Hawaii. Jeju Island is the largest and southernmost island in Korea. It stretches 73 kilometers from east to west and 31 kilometers from north to south. For a long time, it was alien to the country due to its geographical isolation, which is visible in its unspoiled nature. So, these are the seven wonders of nature. At last, again, there is a snapshot, seven wonders of the world. The one is Taj Mahal, India. Second is the Great Wall of China. Third is Petra, Jordan. Fourth is the Colosseum, Italy. Fifth is Chichen Itza, Mexico. Sixth is Machu Picchu, Peru. Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. And the seven wonders of the nature are Amazon rainforest and river, South America. Halong Bay, Vietnam. Table Mountain, South Africa. Puerto Princesa subterranean river, Philippines. Iguazu Fall, Argentine, Brazil. Komodo Island, Indonesia, and Jeju Iceland, South Korea. So, this all about seven wonders of world and nature. I hope you get the information about these wonders. Subscribe to my channel, share it, and like.